We're on the phone today with Bryan Atchison. He's one half of the duo known as Koo Koo Kanga Roo. They're on the road this summer, and they got their latest album out, too. It's called Slow Clap. Bryan, how you doing today?
I'm doing good. It's a nice day in Minnesota.
Excellent. Well, I appreciate you taking some time out with me today. I appreciate it.
Well, thanks for reaching out. That's so cool. So your radio station is in Mankato and in Austin.
Yep, we've got a repeater station in Austin, so we've got same station, both cities.
That's cool. All the Hormel folks can tune in.
There you go.
The crew. All right, whenever you're ready, whatever you're thinking.
Well, first I wanted to ask you if you could tell us a bit about Koo Koo Kanga Roo, maybe for the listeners, maybe somehow if they have missed you guys thus far. How did you become involved with the group?
It's Neil and myself. It's always just been the two of us. We were college roommates, and we were in another more traditional rock band. And we didn't want to carry drums anymore, and we wanted to do something more interactive and more dance focused. So we kind of experimented through college, and we ended up just making like these weird songs that were about dinosaurs and cats and rainbows. And locally in the clubs, it was in Minneapolis, was to be more risque. This was like 14 years ago when we started, was to be more risque. So our gimmick to stand out was going to be like, we're going to be clean. We're going to be like camp counselors. And it slowly snowballed into being more of a family. People would call us a kids group. We call ourselves kind of a group for everybody. We're like more of a family friendly kind of group. And we are a dance duo from Minneapolis, Minnesota. And our live show is all about quick, easy sing-alongs and simple dance moves. So inclusivity and weirdness. There are so many different things that we do, but that's kind of like the main focus. We started as this like weird college bar band that has now turned into like this elementary school kid band, but we still play bars. So.
Yeah, that is interesting how it kind of just organically turned into what it is now. I don't want to say started out as a joke, but you guys obviously weren't looking to be just a kid-friendly band, but obviously the way things happened out here, a lot of kids are big fans.
You can call it a joke. We're totally down with that. We take our joke and our gimmick very seriously. So, but I love Mankato, and we used to play the What's Up Lounge a lot. We'd play it once or twice a year, but then it got bought by new ownership like 6 years ago, and now it's just 21 plus, so you can't have all ages shows there anymore. But I love that club, and it's been a long time since we've played Mankato, but we got to find a way to get back and play a spot there.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. I know you guys have your home base here in Minnesota, but you've really kind of made your mark as a national act over the years. It's great how things have kind of snowballed for you guys.
It has been a lot of grinding, and it's lovely that it still exists, and yeah, has moved into those next levels. So we were fortunate enough. We were like touring regionally, probably like 2010. Basically, like we graduated college 2008, 2009. I left college graduation, my party with our parents to like start our first tour. So we've been touring forever, but we opened up at the Triple Rock Social Club in Minneapolis for this superhero ska band called the Aquabats. Have you ever heard of that band before?
Oh, sure.
Okay, so they after that show, they were like, hey, do you want to come on tour with us? And they took us on, I think we did like West Coast and like kind of the South-ish. They took us on our first tour, and that kind of broke the seal for us, and we just have been kind of grinding, trying to do the whole United States every single time since. So, yes, we try to get our butts out the door and play more than Minnesota.
Well, and you guys have a pretty interesting fan base. I mean, you make music for kids and perform a lot for, children's events, but you also have a more mainstream fan base. You work with guys like Murs and POS. You really kind of are able to straddle the line of both worlds there. That's great.
Yeah. All the collabs we have kind of been a shot in the dark, like ask, and they're like, sure. And we're like, whoa, that's wild. But yeah, some of those people, it's been cool because they've had kids, so they're like, yep, I'm gonna do this because my kids like it. And other people have done it and then later have had kids, so it's kind of like made sense in the afterworld. So, but the Murs get was a big one. That was so cool. Murs is awesome.
Well, I wanted to ask you a bit about the latest album, Slow Clap. Can you tell the listeners a bit about the new one?
Slow Clap. It came out about a year ago, and we made all the beats with a producer we had never worked before, Laserbeak, from many different Lizzo and Doomtree fame and just his own solo work. We've been a fan for a long, long time. And he had just reached out saying we should make a couple songs, and we took that to the nth degree of being like, let's make a whole album worth of material. So that was kind of our pandemic project. We, throughout being stuck at home, we did shout out, basically like birthday shout out videos. We did like an insane amount of sets in my garage for like schools and other birthday parties as well. And we worked on an 11-song record over Zoom with Laserbeak and Neil and myself, and then made a video for every song, kind of pandemic style, the best we could. So that was kind of our life raft, and we're proud of that one. It's just kind of fun, summery beats. It's very summery. I don't know why. We wrote most of it in like February, so maybe we were like dreaming for something. But previously we had worked with Neil Zumwald on collaborating on all of our like beats and production for pretty much like 9 years prior, and we'll continue to work with him, but it was fun to switch it up and do something different. So that's our new little baby that we keep making videos for. It's Slow Clap.
And the album has, I guess, more of a hip hop feel to it. Is that a direction you think maybe you might lean towards from now on, or are you just kind of looking to try something different this time around?
This kind of time around, and it just kind of happened with like the style of like kind of what we were listening to. I guess like my kids and I were listening to just an absolutely insane amount of Wu-Tang Clan during the whole like pandemic. So as you like have those kind of like beats in your head, like Protect Your Neck, like you like kind of just like write other songs like that. So this one has a hip hop feel, but it's not like a forever thing. Like we've been wanting to make like a legit pop punk record for a long time, and some of our songs kind of lean that way in general, but we'll go all over the board. There's not one, as long as it gets the crowd bumping, it can be any style. So, but this one was fun that it did lean that kind of way the whole way. So are you asking that because you're like, hey, get back to the sing-alongs, get back in the studio, let's go?
No, I think it's interesting. And I know you guys have been around for quite a while, but I didn't realize, I guess, how much music you've put out there, looking on your website, and, a lot of that stuff just kind of available for download, not a lot of physical copies. Is that basically because your live shows are kind of the thing you focus on, or how come you don't have any more, I guess, physical media?
We basically, because it's sold out, and I haven't repressed everything. So we do all of our merch. I'm sitting in my basement right now, and I'm surrounded by T-shirts and fanny packs and hats and stuff like that. So I mail out all our own stuff. Like we're totally a DIY organization. Like it's just Neil and I that run stuff. We do have a booking agent, and our friend Chris helps us out. But I guess we press it all at Copycats. And when it sells, sometimes I guess we repress it, but we're like, oh man, we got another record coming out. We got so many things. Let's just you guys can get it on YouTube or Spotify, or just burn it off Bandcamp. So we have made everything, but we did start the band not wanting any physical media at all. Like in 2008, we had pressed EPs and records with our old band, and there were still just piles sitting. This is Bandcamp hadn't even started yet. YouTube hadn't even existed. And they were just piles of them were sitting in my parents' basement. So we had started Koo Koo Kanga Roo saying this is going to be, you can get all the music for free. You don't have to pay for it. And then when Bandcamp opened up, we're like, okay, you can pay what you want for it if you want, but still we wanted no barrier. And then I think we started, we opened up for this band called Frank Turner and the Sleeping Souls. And on that run, people were like, no, but I want to buy your CD. And we're like, but it's free. They're like, no, I want to buy it. So we started burning our favorite 25 songs on a CD and like spray painting these like jewel cases gold and selling those for $5. And we sold so many of those on that tour. We're like, fine, we'll like press that. And so now we have pressed everything since, but it's more like, guys, why do you want this stuff? You can get it for free on the internet. So we've done 2 vinyl. We did our 2015 record that was on Asian Man Records. We did Whoop-de-Whoop on vinyl, and then our new one we did on vinyl. But the reason why there's not as much is because it's sold out, and I haven't repressed it, and just because it's more boxes in my basement. What should we repress? What are you looking for?
Well, I don't know. My son is a big fan, and I know a lot of people are being introduced. Maybe I'm just an old guy looking for physical media, and that's not the way the world works anymore.
No, wait. I'll get some stuff. What do you need? Which album are you looking for? Are you looking for it on CD or vinyl or cassette?
I guess CD would probably be the best for us here, but yeah, that'd be great. Anything you got, we would definitely get it on the air for you.
I've got 3 of them on CD. I can try. I'll look through some boxes. Let's see what else I have. So usually, I give them all away. So I got a couple left. I'll send you guys a little care package.
Awesome, man. I appreciate it. Well, I know the live shows really, you can't really understand or get the full picture of Koo Koo Kanga Roo until you experience the band live. I mean, you guys have a lot of audience participation, and it's really kind of a whole experience when you see you guys live.
Have you seen our show before?
I have seen video. My son has seen you guys live, and I know you were coming to, I think it's Stillwater here coming up on July 17th, so I might be able to check you out there.
All right. Where did your son see us?
It was at a school someplace.
Somewhere.
It was when the
cool.
The Whoop-de-Whoop album came out, because I remember they bought it from there, so it was around that time.
Yeah, you're saying down by Mankato we played?
Yeah, it was around this area. It was his first concert, so it was a big deal for him.
Cool. I think, we played a gym in Nicollet, Minnesota, at the Nicollet Public School. So
okay, yeah, that's probably what it was. Yep.
Yeah, somebody brought in the stage, but what they brought in was a dock. It was like pieces of a dock. I was like, "This is great. This is great. This is so good." So yeah, that was fun. Yeah, we tried it for a while there. We were trying to do a full state loop, and then play everywhere within the state, like within a big region. So that's cool. That's lovely that your son got to see our show. That was a long time ago, though, man. Whew,
yeah,
we're old.
Well, I know you guys have a lot of shows coming up here this year, and I know there's the one in Stillwater, July 17th. And do you think there'll be maybe some more shows kind of added as the summer goes on here?
Oh yeah. We did a tour. We tried something new, but we basically booked it like last September, or we booked it basically last June, and wanted to announce it in September, but just because of like Omicron and stuff, it got pushed back. Finally got to announce it beginning of December. It started like the end of January, and we did weekends. We did like something new. So we did our own tour, and then this is all like a big run of like, hey, we're open to play like anybody's block party or, show. So yeah, we're playing in Eden Prairie in September, playing in St. Paul. We're doing the Down Syndrome Walk in St. Paul in September. So we'll have more Twin Cities stuff. And then we'll kind of do some more things and run it back, and we'll do a big tour of like our own like club shows. So a mix for any type of fan. But yeah, we play the most in the Twin Cities. So you guys don't ever have to wait too long before another show. Unlike like California, where it's like it's so hard to get there sometimes.
Sure.
So there'll be more. There'll be more.
Awesome. Yeah, that's great. And I know you guys have the Banter Buddies podcast and all the Go Noodle videos, and you're doing a lot on TikTok. I mean, you guys are really all over the place these days.
Well, thank you. We're trying our best. Yeah. Doing that podcast. Anybody can call in and answer the question it's let's see, 2 times every 2 weeks. It's bi-weekly. Yeah. Not bi-monthly, bi-weekly. Yeah. All our videos are on, YouTube. We don't work Go Noodle anymore, but we've got that. Constantly trying to play shows, working on a lot of new videos right now, and trying to write some new songs. So, it's tough to constantly be inspired, but got to keep this machine rolling. Got to keep trucking. Got to get to year 20.
Awesome, man. Yeah,
I think we should make it to year 20, or should we hang it up?
Well, I think it's a lot of kids when they discover you guys, and then 20 years later, they probably got their own kids. They're ready to bring them to the shows as well. So you guys got that built-in audience.
Hey, right on. I guess, yeah. My ultimate goal is to like have all the kids that like watched us in elementary school to grow up and become like 28 or 26 or something, and then we play like ironic Coachella or something like that. I think that'd be fun. We get to like play first on all these like big bills or something because somebody works for like some giant like venue or something. That's the real goal. Just stay alive long enough.
Well, you never know. One of these kids at a gym watching you play on a dock somewhere might grow up and wind up running some kind of big company, and you guys will be you'll be on board.
Yeah, that's what I want. Let's go. Let's go.
I appreciate your time again, and Slow Clap is out, and you guys will be out on the road this summer, and definitely great speaking with you. I appreciate it so much.
Heck yeah. Thanks, Dustin. Appreciate it too. We'll talk to you soon.
All right, sounds good. Thanks a lot, Bryan.
Bye, bud.
And again, that was Bryan Atchison, one half of the band Koo Koo Kanga Roo from Minnesota. They'll be playing here this summer, and they've also got their podcast, Banter Buddies, and their latest album, Slow Clap, is available now.